Hey guys, Astrobella here, and today we're talking about the astrology for the week ahead, January 29th, all the way up until February 5th of 2024. And if you're listening on the Astrobella app, thank you so much for downloading. I hope you're enjoying it so far. And if you're here with me on YouTube, thank you also for being here. If you like what I have to say, make sure to like and subscribe so you can hear more from me. So let's dive right in. All right, so the first major astrological transit of the week is Mercury in Capricorn sextiling Neptune in Pisces. Now, this is happening on February 2nd, and this energy is quite positive because when we have a sextile, that is a positive aspect between two planets, and those planets are supporting each other in a harmonious way. Mercury rules the mind. Mercury rules how we think, our intellects, how we communicate, how we process information. And Neptune is the planet of mysticism, the planet of illusion, of spirituality, of art, of glamour, of things that are beautiful but deceptive. Now, when these two planets are supporting each other in a positive way, it makes for a great time to tap into your creativity, to tap into your imagination, and to tap into your spirituality as well. So it's possible to have a lot of spiritual insights that day, very deep spiritual insights. This is a great day to tap into yourself, into your intuition, to meditate, to go out in nature, to connect with your soul, to connect with deep truths within you. Be careful not to be disillusioned in any way with Neptune being the planet of illusion. Just be careful not to go too far into la la land. It's important that we stay grounded at this time. With Mercury being in Capricorn, that shouldn't be too hard to do. So we can utilize this energy to tap into our spirituality and our creativity without going too far into it. So this is a really great time to work on that art project that you've been putting off, whether it's painting, music, drawing, writing, dance, all these beautiful ways to express ourselves beyond words. This is a great day to just tap into expression and communicate in any way that you can beyond words. Communicate with art, communicate about your spirituality, connect with people on spiritual topics, tap into that creative artist inside of you, get inspired. It's a great time to get inspired in fashion, how you present yourself to the world, what you look like. You may want to do something different with your look that day. Just be open, be like a channel for higher wisdom because it's going to be flowing that day. It's beautiful energy, so definitely embrace that. Now, the second major aspect of the week is happening on February 5th. We have Mercury ingressing into the sign of Aquarius. And again, Mercury rules how we think and how we communicate and how we process information. So from it going from Capricorn into Aquarius, we're going to be looking at things in the bigger picture. We're going to be thinking more about the good of humanity, the good of all. We're going to be thinking about the future and how our actions affect the future. We're going to be very sharp at this time. If we tap into this energy, we can really understand things at a larger scale and kind of see where humanity is moving towards. And because Pluto just entered Aquarius and is also at that same 0 degree, Mercury is going to be meeting up with Pluto. So not only are our minds going to be expanded, not only are we going to feel like we want to connect with others, like-minded people, and communicate with others and look at the bigger picture and talk about the future, we're going to be doing so in a very deep, inquisitive, and transformative way. This is a time when what we see about the future, it could be very spot on, but we might also be able to pinpoint darker aspects of the future coming to light. We might be able to see, we might be moving in the wrong direction. the actions that we're doing now as a society, as a whole, are leading us down the wrong path. It's going to be like an awakening. It's going to be like these dark truths are going to come to light. We're going to realize them mentally in our minds. We're going to be communicating about them. We could feel even a little bit paranoid or suspicious at this time, because we're going to be realizing a lot of things, having deep conversations, having deep thoughts, making realizations, really wanting to get to the bottom of things. This energy is very similar to Mercury being in Scorpio, okay? Because Pluto is the co-ruler of Scorpio. So when Mercury and Pluto meet up, it's like our minds are like a Scorpio, because we want to get to the bottom of things. We want to find truth. And with it being in Aquarius, we're doing so within our community, with other people. We're coming together and we're finding truth. This is a very exciting time, because we're going to be thinking in a way that we haven't been able to think in a very long time. We haven't had access to this type of energy in a very long time. I mean, this is the first time that Mercury is meeting up with Pluto in our lifetimes, in Aquarius in our lifetimes. This is completely new energy. So stay aware, stay open, listen to other people when they're speaking, because they could be revealing a deeper type of truth right now. Allow yourself to speak your truth, to speak your mind, to tap in to what's buried deep within. Express it verbally through words. Put your truth and your ideas out there, because you may even uncover an even deeper truth by expressing it, by putting it out there, by talking about it, by having these conversations with other people. This is going to be like detective mode. We're going to be like, okay, this is what's happening, this is why it's happening, and this is how it's going to affect the future and lead to this and lead to that. It's like the puzzle pieces are coming together, okay? The web is being spun, and we see the interconnectedness between it all. It's all making more sense, and it's going to be a time of deep revelations. So as long as you're aware of this energy and you're tuned in, you're tapped in, you're standing in your truth, you're speaking your truth, a lot could be revealed at this time. And we have the ability to change the future, okay? By making certain realizations now about what direction it's heading in if we don't do anything. But this is our chance to like put our foot down and say, wait a minute, I don't like the way that things are moving, so I'm gonna do something to change it. And in order to do that, you might have to face these dark truths about what is really going on. So it's exciting, it's deep. This is a very transformative energy. This is very illuminating energy. And we're gonna have a lot more Pluto aspects with the other planets as they ingress into Aquarius later this month, which we will talk about in the upcoming weeks. But in the meantime, I hope this helped you. I hope this gave you some insight about the energy ahead and how you can work with it, because your awareness of this energy is essentially going to give you the power. So you know what's coming, you know what to do with this energy, and eventually learn to use it towards your advantage, towards your benefit, because now you know what you got to do. Okay, you got to have those deep conversations. You got to face the truth head on, face the darkness head on, so that we can be aware and create a better future for ourselves. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will talk again next week. See you guys.